Alright, so starting with the AS val, or the as if, as the game puts it. Now, I'm going to try and stay true to what I usually do, or usually want to do, and that is not yap as much, because there is 7 guns that I have to do. Just to correct myself, I'm going to check. Yep, there's 7 base assault rifles in this game. So yes, I'm going to try not to yap a lot, but I will keep track of the manglers that I am on. The manglers are spawning very consistently, so I should be able to get this done in about either a half hour or 45 minutes. So right as soon as I was done with the Core 4 challenge and released at 9 a.m. today, I looked up every single augment for every single perk. Now again, for you guys, I may be yapping a lot, but for me, I'm not yapping all that much because I don't think you guys would like to watch an almost hour-long video of me getting opal for all the assault rifles. I want to save the hour-long marathons for my playthrough videos because I feel like the hour-long marathons are much more binge-worthy for playthrough videos, not for videos like this. Okay, I am currently on 9 manglers right now, and I do know there is a exclusive event. I know I said this in my last video. King of the Dead, that event. I don't care if I get like really high on the leaderboard, but if I do, then whatever. But if not, then I don't really care for it. So hope you guys are having an amazing day from the time that you are viewing this. I am on 17 now. Also, something I found out as well. So if I'm on round 9 and I go all the way over to the church, if I enter through in this way, like right there, then if I stay in this area and stay away from the center, it stays on round 9. It stays right there. It does not go into round 11 until I go into the center of the church. Well, not really sure if I'm the only one who made that discovery. I'm pretty sure other people have also made that discovery. But the reason I'm saying it is because I thought it was a cool discovery. And also not really sure if I am the only COD Zombies YouTuber to do this, is to think about what I say first and also speak very slowly, even though I might sound like I'm like, I don't know, like thinking of something that I'm not supposed to, I guess. But there's also Donuts also does this. He speaks in a very calm, slow but calm way. The reason I do it is because I don't want to stumble over my words and not lose my train of thought of what I'm saying. Okay, I am getting kind of close. I am on 23. I mean, I wouldn't say it's really close, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Actually, the one thing that always brings a smile to my face is whenever I watch someone animate Markiplier's Bob and Wade's Distractable podcast, which I'm pretty sure that's far from being over. is the animations of their stories that they say on the podcast. Like, I watched the video of Markiplier going to one of those weird spa things, and apparently, like, Mark was completely naked. Like, I'm not really sure what kind of spa this place is, but and then he said in his words that he absolutely destroyed his Franken beans. His Franken beans were getting ridiculously smashed by the guy who was giving him the massage. I'm not really sure what kind of spa he went to, but oh my god, that must have hurt. Oh my goodness. And I was going like, oh, poor Markiplier. Dude, I can't stop laughing. Oh my god. Well, I'm not. Well, I am sort of laughing. I have like a smile on my face right now. But every single time when I think of the moment when when Markiplier gets his egg smashed by that guy, oh my god. I was really laughing so hard for like 30 seconds. Actually, I was laughing so hard that I couldn't even laugh. I never want to go to those spas that the that the guys should just like use a rag that just like, I don't even know, touched how many people's body parts, and just goes like wham 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 wham, like no concern for anything else. If they reach down to my feet, oh my god, I will become super McGiggles. I'll become McGiggles. I'm not really sure if there's a dog called like McGiggles or something. I'm on 26 now. 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 4 more. And I possibly do have a lot of questions for like Postal 2 VR, but I'm pretty sure most of those questions will probably be answered when the actual game comes out. Alright, I think I have 3 more. Alright, hopefully it doesn't bug out this time. Yes, it didn't bug out. Alright, so now that's just starting to be my intro a little bit. I would just go like, alright, but I guess it just doesn't really matter if I have an intro or not. I mean I know a lot of YouTubers have that, so yeah. So here's what I hope for Black Ops 6. I hope it goes out with a bang. I hope that they've been making something for Season 5 Reloaded, Season 6, and potentially if they want to do, no wait, it's Season 5 and then Season 5 Reloaded, like halfway through, because the seasons usually last about a month, 2 months. I think they usually last like 55 to 60 days. And for Season 6 and Season 6 Reloaded, I really hope that Treyarch has been making something, like planning, like behind the scenes. Oh my god. At first I thought I wasn't recording. Oh my god, I was gonna be so mad. I was gonna be so mad at myself if I didn't press record. Oh my god, that would have been bad. Alright. We are on 9 now. Wait, how come the mutant injection is the only one that like has like a weird flame going around it? So I am 2 more from being halfway there. Yes. After the AMES, I will have 5 more weapons to go. I hope that AfterLife will be able to be delivered fast and also pretty short, because I need to be on round 3 and need to eliminate 20 zombies consecutively 10 times. Well, repeat that 10 times. And then for the nebulas, I'm not really sure if they might be as harder to come by as the Opal videos, because I have to progress through the Easter egg and have to like do all this stuff. Oh great. I S and Q and I come back to a freaking crawling donut round. What is it with this game and S and Qing and giving me donut rounds? Okay, yep. I am never changing my augments ever again. Unless, obviously, if a new perk comes out. Alright. The good thing is that the S and Q did not disturb any of... Well, disrupt. I guess that's the right word. Disrupt any mangler spawns. I like that my gun is so powerful now that, well, literally almost any gun is powerful when it's pack-a-punched and rarity is maxed out. Alright, I got 10 more. And then I am on the XM4 and the GPR91. I think my XM4 is maxed out. So I was gonna ask, what is your guys' favorite Call of Duty Zombies, either mode or interpretation? I'm gonna say Treyarch for the Zombies mode, and Sledgehammer Games and Infinity Ward for the for their own interpretations of the zombies. But now that I think about it, I think Black Ops 6 is a combination of all the good things from Black Ops 3 and Black Ops Cold War. And I'm semi-counting Black Ops 4 because I think some of the systems that were in Black Ops 4, it got carried over to Cold War, didn't it? Like the point system, in which I'm wondering of what the point system is called in World at War, because I think they kept the same systems from World at War all the way up to Black Ops 3, and then they changed it like a tiny bit. Like the perk system was completely screwed up in Black Ops 4. But the one thing I do like about Black Ops 6 that some other people like have mixed feelings about, which is understandable. They love that there's no perk limit in Black Ops 4. But for each perk that you get, it starts from 2,500, and every perk that you get, it increases it by 500 points for the next perk. So like, you know, like 2,500, 3,000 for Jug and Speed Cola. That is the one thing that is also not necessarily a blessing. It's more of a curse. So I asked the question, and then I give my own answer, and I go like, "Ooh, squirrel," and then I drift off, and then make my answer overly complex. That's one thing I gotta work on. I didn't even realize this. I am now on 26. I have 4 more manglers to go. Oh my god. That might be the longest section in this specific section, because like I said, I don't want to make these really long because there are 7 weapons. Well, there are now 5. Well, 5 for me. I'm probably gonna get one done tomorrow, and then I'll probably get 2 others done the day after. This whole entire postal monologue right there, that might be the longest section in this section ever. Got one more mangler, and that will be Opal. Yes, let's go. XM4, here I come. And also GPR91 as well. Starting on round 11 with the XM4. And I think this is one of the assault rifles that I have maxed out. Speaking of which, I am in a bit of a head start on opal for the XM4. I had one before I killed that one, so now I technically have 2. Alright, consistent spawns. This is looking to be a really fast, well, somewhat fast of opal. Alright, I am on 8 now. I'm probably gonna concentrate a little bit and then like maybe say something right as soon as I reach up to like 15 or so. Because so far I have been playing for 46 minutes and I've been recording for over 7.5 minutes. So in hindsight, these usually take me around an hour in real time to actually do, and some of these take me like a half hour to do. Yeah, so probably really late to be saying very long in this section of the video. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I should start saying that like at the beginning of like the very first section of my video, just so you guys can like hear it, so that I'm not going like hopefully you guys are enjoying the video, blah 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 blah, like the typical thing that YouTubers probably do. Alright, I believe I'm on 12 now. I'm a little less than halfway, but I'm getting there. And then after that, I would have the AK-74 and the Goblin Mark II. So according to the game, the AS Val is the least powerful in terms of firepower assault rifle there is in Black Ops 6. But the most powerful, there may be some DLC weapons that are weaker, but I haven't checked. Alright, after this mangler spawns in, I will be halfway through this opal. Alright, after this mangler spawns in, I will have 10 more to go through. Ooh, yes, I have 6 more. It seems like many of these go by so fast. Well, like I said before, it doesn't matter of like how powerful a weapon is. It depends on how consistent the manglers spawn in. If it spawns in every single round, then it would take 30 round repetitions in order for you to get opal done, and also to get nebula done, because I'm pretty sure the thing resets each round. I got 2 more, and then I move on to the GPR 91. Yes, I'm pretty sure in the Call of Duty timeline, the GPR 91 was made in 1991, I believe, because that's usually what the numbers mean, right? Well, the number can mean 2 things, I think. It's like the XM4, for example. I'm pretty sure the 4 is talking about the model of the weapon, or maybe the revision of it, I guess. And if they have like 2 numbers in them, like 44, like the SCG 44, for example, I'm pretty sure that means that it was made in 1944. And MP40, that being that it's possibly made in 1940. I find it funny that the MP40 was made directly a year after World War II. Well, a year after World War II started. Okay. Was that the one? Yes, that was the one! Yep, I might be able to get 3 weapons done today. Because I had this... Wait, what the... Wait. Hold on one second. Oh, no. Actually, never mind. This might take me a while. Because if the manglers don't spawn in consistently, then it's going to take a really long time. Wait, so what is this Pack-a-Punch name called? Geomide 41. I'm not really sure if I pronounced that right. Actually, the one thing I wish you could do is have multiple save files. Okay, so as of right now, it is 1 mangler per other round. So 1 mangler every other round. Correction. Alright, I am on 6 right now. At least I think I'm on 6. Yep, I'm on 6. What the? Oh, I accidentally threw a concussion grenade. I thought I was pressing my W key. Okay, I'm gonna S and Q really quick in order to see if it can fix the inconsistent mangler spawns. Alright, so far the S and Q did the trick, but obviously if not, then I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, consistent spawns, let's go. Alright, this will be the 12th mangler. Whenever I blow up a huge horde, I always feel like I'm gonna break my game. Alright, now I am halfway through this one. Alright, we got 10 more now. That was my 20th one. Alright, I believe I have 6 more manglers to go through. Alright, getting pretty close to getting opal. I just need 2 more manglers now. And I'm sorry if I don't talk a lot during these sections. I think I've apologized about that, like maybe I don't even know how many times now, but because I want to save my commentary for when I do my playthrough videos, because there will probably be a lot of stuff I can yap about right there, or probably like my Beyond Sandbox series, I guess, because I could just like talk about like how gruesome the game is, but being that I don't think that Beyond Sandbox is gonna go the dismemberment route of like actually, because so far you can only like it's much like GoldenEye, but with bone breaking. Like you can shoot them, you can stab them, just like a couple like bloody holes, stuff like that. Nothing too major. But I have a feeling they're gonna introduce dismemberment a lot later though, because so far the only sandbox VR game that I know of that has heavily gruesome gore system is Brutalistic VR. Alright, last one. Boom. And yeah, good partly rifle, good partial rifle. I don't know what I'm saying here, but alright, so I already got 1 mangler in, and the reason I am trying to bust my butt trying to get the Model L done is because then tomorrow I can work on the AK-74 and the Goblin Mark II, and then the next day I can try to work on this video, which I'm pretty sure this video is probably gonna be really short, depending on how much I cut out. And also really consistent mangler spawns as well, so this is gonna be a really fast section. I am ranking up a lot. Well, granted, I'm doing this on a double XP weekend, and oh my god, so many zombies are getting up behind me. Oh yes, very consistent mangler spawns. Oh yes. I'm not really sure if it sounds like I was being sarcastic right there, but nope, I was not being sarcastic. So whenever someone like talks to me, I usually have to ask, like, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or being truthful, like being genuine. But whenever I go through like texts, I usually have to, it's like really hard to tell if someone's being like genuine about something or if they're being sarcastic, because texts make it very hard to convey emotion. People usually have to like put in like emojis or something, or like put like when they say like excuse me, and then they have to like in the like for the use in excuse, they have to put in like they put in like multiple U's. So it's just like, excuse me. Now essentially the most essential perks as of right now. I do know that probably many of you eagle-eyed viewers have noticed I had stamina up. I had stamina up in the GPR section. So far, the only necessity perks for the assault like the bullet weapons are quick, jug, speed, double tap, and dead shot to increase the critical damage. But I also have the augment where that critical hits may have a chance to bring a bullet back into my magazine, therefore extending the time that I can kill zombies and less time reloading, which is really amazing for me on my part. The essentials for any explosive weapons are quick, jug, speed, and PhD. Those are the only ones that go for explosive weapons, because I don't know if the LR and the GS45 count. And also shotguns as well for the double tap and dead shot. And obviously for melees, it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I am on 10 now. LBDR, can you stop exploding me? Well, technically I was standing right in the middle of the blast zone, so I can't really complain. I think I'm on 11 now. Nope, I'm on 14. I am on 14. I swear to God that like sometimes like when numbers would look like different numbers. Like for me, if I like step back like a certain distance from the number that I'm reading, it legit look like a 3 could be a 1. No wait, like a 3 or 7 could be a 1. I'm on 17 now. I'm a little bit more than halfway there. Also, just a little spoiler warning for the AfterLife videos. It seems that when I was doing some of my quote-unquote outros for the sections, I may or may have not gotten 20 consecutive zombie eliminations when I was doing my outro stuff. So I'm 10% through. I'm 10% through some of the AfterLife requirements. Ooh, I got 9 more. I have 9 more manglers to go, and that number will steadily go down. I just found out the Grim Reaper is super expensive. It costs 2,000 salvage. Oh my god. Who would pay that much salvage just for that? I might as well take this mangler out right here, right as soon as he pops out. Oh, whoa. Dummy! I think I have one more now. Yep, I have one more. Yes! One more, and then I have Opal for the Model L. I'm not saying the other one, because I'd not like myself for it. Alright. Very last one. Give me Opal! Come on. Yes! A little notice to myself now. Don't drink soda and coffee in the morning, because I now have 6.5 minutes left on my pause timer. I wasted around 9 to 10 minutes of my pause timer going to the bathroom. So yeah, note to myself now. So I was gonna do this yesterday, but I accidentally SNQ'd, and that SNQ took over my save file of the Goblin Mark II. The reason I did the Goblin Mark II first, well, I didn't exactly like do it first. I had the SNQ on exactly around 11 on when it starts. The reason I did that one first, so that right as soon as I'm done with this, I can put this into my editing software, and then after that I can do the Goblin Mark II, and then I immediately can edit my video afterwards. So there's this movie on Netflix that I've been trying to watch recently. I think it's called a K-pop Demon Hunters. The only reason I know about it is because there's all these like YouTube shorts going like I'm now addicted to this new rapping style or something like that. Like I'm addicted to this new K-pop. Now that I've upgraded my weapon to legendary tier 3, I can now upgrade my armor to epic armor, and now I am fully kitted out. Alright, not really sure if this is gonna be a weird cut, but so I have some progress with the Goblin Mark II. I already have 3 manglers into the Opal. I think it's because for the Molotov tactic, I may have accidentally eliminated like three big donuts. I also watched some people do like Postal 2, Postal 3 pacifist runs. I wonder if anyone's ever done like a Postal 4 pacifist run. So I've been watching like all these videos online of like people doing pacifist runs on Postal 2, 3, and 4. I mean, Postal 1 doesn't necessarily it's nearly impossible to get a pacifist run in that game. If you guys want a pacifist run of all 4 of the games, then feel free to let me know. Oh, I just noticed something. So if you guys could hear that, some of the sound is getting cut out. Like the features like pew pew pew, like that sound effect. It's coming first before the actual AK-74 bang actually goes out. So I'm going like, is some of the audio getting cut out? I actually really love now that I have double tap. The semi-auto doesn't even fire 1 shot anymore. It fires like 3 to 4 shots during the semi-auto. I find that really hilarious. I think it's also because I have the double time augment on as well. So it's like, it's not really double tap anymore. It's more triple tap. And I was thinking about bringing back my intro, like the how's it going everyone on Dead Bond here. Hope you guys are having a great day, all that good stuff, like the typical thing that I usually did for I don't even know how long. But if you guys want it back, just let me know. But the reason I don't want one or don't necessarily need one is because I don't find it necessary for me to have one. Alright, I'm on 13 now. I think last time I checked I was on 4. This might just be me, but do you guys feel that double tap bugs out some weapons? So semi-auto is supposed to fire a single shot, like 75, 74, 73, like that type of thing. But whenever, so pay attention to when I do a 2-round burst, right? Like it either fires 2 shots or 3 shots. Like seriously, look at that. Look at that. It's weird. It goes from like 34 to 31. I don't know if that's the game or if it's being slightly buggy. All right, I am now halfway there. Sometimes I can't even tell if the Deadshot augment is even working. Like I can only really tell if it's working on like one of those like semi-auto weapons. Like if you get a critical kill, there's a chance that that a bullet might go back into your magazine. And then I'm just going like, well, I can't really tell on the full auto weapons. Like sometimes like the number would go up for like a split second and then it would go back down. I'm not really sure if it's a me problem. That might actually no, that's a me problem. That's a me problem. Like sometimes people will just blame the game. Some people hardly blame themselves for it. For me, I know it's a me problem because I have horrible maneuvering skills. There's also something that I also noticed. I'm gonna show you guys right after I kill the last zombie. So I'm gonna leave. Oh no, hold on. There we go. So now that I have a last zombie, like the typical thing that people usually did all the way back then, if I go all the way over here, but I don't actually go in, like seriously, like see that? See that? It's still the same color, but then I go inside and it changes. Is that a JPEG image? Is that just like a flat image? I think that's a flat image. Whatever. They probably just like did like a separate skybox for when you go into here. Cause like, oh god, oh goodness, oh my lord, oh my lordy loo. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Oh my god, it doesn't really change. It does not change even if I do the extreme graphic preset. What is happening? Okay, there we go. I now have everything to my preferred preset. A little experiment I'm gonna try. So I'm on 17 right now. I'm gonna try to keep count of like mentally keep count of like how many manglers I eliminate, and I'm going to see if the camera tracker really does track the eliminations better than me. But if not, then I'm just gonna go like, oh, yay! I can finally keep track of something. Sweet. I can't believe I have been playing for an hour and a half basically, and I've been recording for 47 minutes. Well, 47 minutes for me. For you, it might be shorter. So far, 3 round repetitions and no manglers. Fudgelicious! Now this is my 20th mangler. Let's see if I kept track of it. Or let's see if the camera tracker is better than me. Oh, I got it right! Yes! I wonder if there's a term in psychology for this. When you yap so much about the current things that you're either going through or something like that, and then now you can't have any, and now you don't have anything to talk about because you've talked about basically whatever's on your mind at that current time. I wonder if there's a term in psychology for that. I am almost halfway through of Prestige Master level 100. Yay! I can't wait to put on the Actually, that would be pretty awesome. So I'm guessing you guys know that in the Prestige Master tab, they have like all the prestige icons for each level, like Prestige 1, Prestige 2, like the Black Ops 3 Prestige and the Black Ops 3 like multiplayer Prestige and Infinite Warfare's, like all those. Instead of the Cerberus logo, like the 3 dogs, like the Mark was, or something like that, it definitely would be cool. So instead of the Cerberus logo in the Prestige Master, like right when you rank up, it should display of the actual Prestige icon that you're actually using. So for me, I am using the Black Ops 3 Prestige 1 icon. That would be pretty cool. Actually, now that I think about it, if any of you guys have made it up to this point, I love that you guys are possibly staying to the end of this. What is your most favorite sets of Call of Duty Prestige icons? Like Call of Duty 4 all the way up to current Black Ops 6. Like, which one is your guys' most favorite Prestige icons? For me, I'd have to say Black Ops 3. Now, I don't want to steer away from the like one answer fits all, or it's like like those things. Oh, I should probably check on how many manglers I now have. Ooh, I have 2 more. Let's go. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section of which prestige icons is your favorite. I am so glad that I finally have asked that question without, well, semi-stumbling over my words, and also having to rephrase it so many times. If you have stuttering problems, then you know what I'm saying. Okay, finally, my very last one, and then I start with the Goblin Mark. No, I end with the Goblin Mark II. What am I saying? I end with the Goblin Mark II, and then I officially am going to AfterLife. Okay, come on. Come on. Show me my very last mangler. Please. Pretty please. And the reason I'm saying it like that is because I have annoyed myself with how many times I had to rephrase that question. Come on. Yeah. Last one. Here we go. All right, S and Q'd. Now I already said about accidentally getting three big bro donut kills, so I don't need to rehash that one. Even though I just said it again, so I don't know. This is how my brain works, people. I think this is the only assault rifle that is single shot. Like, there's no like full auto mod for the Goblin Mark II. I don't think there's any full auto mod. I think this is the only single action assault rifle. Why is this even called an assault rifle? Why is this in the assault rifles? It should be in the marksman's. Yep, I was right. The dead shot augment that gives you your bullets back on a critical hit, it only necessarily works on semi-auto weapons. On weapons that don't necessarily get overloaded by the double tap augment. Alright, so far I believe it's consistent spawns. I don't know why I'm so hell bent on the consistent spawns part. I guess the reason why I'm so hell bent on it is because depending on if it's consistent or not, that's how fast I can get these things done. Oh nope, that already answered that question. Being hyper focused can be, it's more of a curse than a blessing, because then I annoy people with it. Ah, God. Oh Jesus. Ah! Oh God. I was thinking about saying the joke, but nope. I think I've overused it. At least I believe I've overused it. My dying wish is to not die like that thing. I don't know if I've overused it. I've already lost count of how many times I've said it. I think I've said it maybe 5 to 6 times, maybe. That's by far a rough estimate of how much I believe I've said it. Well, I would definitely say that this is not goblin mode. I'm moving around and I am not standing around camping somewhere. So this is not goblin brain rot mode. This is the opposite of it. Okay, I'm on 7 now. This one's gonna be a long one. Need 5 more to be around halfway through. I actually wonder if I will be able to get multiple weapons done for after. I think there are many things I need to stop myself from doing. I need to stop saying like, okay, I think they're starting to spawn in pretty consistently now, or pretty inconsistently, pretty much a long one. I need to stop saying that. Whatever. With me of how forgetful I am, sometimes I am pretty much not gonna be able to stop saying it, but sometimes I can catch myself saying it, sometimes I won't. Alright, I decided to S and Q, so hopefully everything will go along well. And of course I get bombarded with crawling donuts again. That seems to be the reoccurring theme. Every single time I S and Q, I get bombarded with crawling donuts. I am now officially halfway there. Awesome. The thing I'm waiting for is that last mangler for Opal. That's it. Alright, I am on 17 now. And oh my god, so much time has passed. I'm just like gaining thousands and thousands and thousands of points. This is really long. I am finally on my 20th mangler. Dude, it's been so long. Well, it hasn't been like 5,000 years long or something like that. I'm not gonna exaggerate it, cause I feel like those kinds of jokes are easily overdone. Okay, after this mangler, I will officially have 5 more to go. Oh gosh, I feel like I've been doing this for an hour. Wait, I actually have been doing this for an hour. I have been playing for 25 minutes and I've been recording for almost an hour. I'm not kidding you. After this one, if a mangler spawn... Oh, nope, never mind. I was about to say I would have 1 more, but nope, I have 2 more. Alright, so after the next round, I will need 1 more mangler. And then that will be Opal done for everything. Alright, I now have 1 more mangler to go. Oh my god. This is gonna... I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get a massive dopamine response. I mean, I'm not really sure how those work, but hopefully I will be able to feel very accomplished for being as stubborn as I am in order to get this thing get things like through and through. I'm not really sure of how stubborn I am to hate this because of how boring it is and how much I want to move on to other stuff, but still go through with it because I committed myself to it. I'm committing myself to it right as soon as I started this. So yeah. Alright, come on. Spawn me in the last mangler. Come on. Come on, game. Gimme. Oh, come on. Seriously? I jump up and down like a little giddy kid, and you're not gonna give me my last mangler? Oh, screw you, game. I may have to blame the RNG on that one. Okay, game. Please don't tease me. Please don't do anything to me. I just want my mangler, please. I just want my mangler so that I can officially end this off. Are you... why? Oh god, why? I'm not really sure if that's an overdone joke too. I'm not really sure if people say like, oh god, why? Like instead of saying the like God, they say COD, like COD. Okay, this time I'm not gonna beg it. I'm not gonna beg for the game to give me a mangler, even though I may have just did that. I wonder if it still counts, even though if I go like I'm not gonna do this simple thing just to see if the game actually gives me it. Come on. Yes, I'm finally done. I'm officially done with Opal. Yes. Now time for AfterLife, whenever I get that done.